How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Let me share myself. I'm not going to stay longer today. I am not going to stay longer. Yeah. How are you all doing? We are not going to stay longer today. Who is this one? Who is this one? Who is this one? Guys, how to know your passion? Let's talk. What is this one? Oh, I hope I won't get copyright on this one. Guys, let's talk, let's chat because I wouldn't want to stay longer. I'm only going to stay here like for 1 hour. I'm going somewhere. Check it out. Let's chat, let's chat, let's chat, let's chat, let's start. Let's chat. How do you know your passions? Your calling. How to know your calling? Your calling, what's called for? Your real calling. How to know your calling? Your real self. How to know your real self? I am going out, but I don't want to stay longer. Where is this one? How to know your real self? So, let's chat, guys. How to know your passion? How to know your calling? How to know your real self? Guys, if you are watching me, say something. If you are watching me, say something. How do you know your calling? How do you know your real self? Today we are not talking about marriage. We are not talking about anything about side chick, second wife, all those marriage or talk. We're not talking about marriage today. We are talking about our calling, our passion, our real self. How did you discover yourself? How do you know what you were calling for? How do you know this is my calling? This is what I really call for. How do you know yourself? How do you know yourself? How do you know yourself? Oh, look at me. Sometimes, yeah. So how do you know yourself? How do you know your calling? So how do you know your calling? Guy, let's talk. How do you discover yourself? How do you know this is what I was called for? How do you know this is my calling, my destiny, myself, my real self? This is what I'm calling for. This is my career. You call it the same thing like career. How do you know if you are doing the right thing? And I'm going to leave very soon, but I'm not going to say longer. So how do you know? So how do you know our calling? If you are watching me, please say something. Say something if you are watching me. Oh, we'll go right in the next 20 minutes. I'm going out in 30 minutes. After this, I'm going out in 30. I'm going out in 30 minutes. Guys, you are watching me, say something. How do we know our calling, our passion? Hmm? How do you know our passion? How do you know our calling? How do you know if we're doing the right thing? How do we know if we're really doing what God really wants us to do? If we're really doing, if we're at the right path, hmm? If we are doing what we really destined to be, if we were at the right shape, if we were doing it right, If we are following our passions, how do we know? How do you know if you're following your passion? How do you know if you're not doing somebody else's job? How do you know if you're not doing somebody else's career? How do you know, am I doing it right? Am I really on my path? Am I really doing what I'm called for, what I was called for? Am I really onto my passion? Am I not doing this because I really need money? That's why I'm doing this thing. Am I really wanted to see, wanted to be here? Do I wanted to be here? Am I really seeing myself doing this? Am I at the right path? Am I not doing this because I needed money? You know, something you might do something, you might think you are doing it right, you might think you are on the right path. No, but it might not be what you were called for. It might be you want to do it because you are making money from it. It might be some other people were doing it, you want to copy for people because they are making money. It might be your daddy wanted you to be who you don't want to be, you know. Sometimes my parents can convince, I want to be an engineer, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be, and all those big things. Like, do you really see yourself doing this? Do you really wanted to be whom your daddy wants you to be? Do you really love doing it? Do you, when you check your mind, do you wanted to be? Were you happy? Were you, are you going to be happy doing this? Sometimes in life, the most thing in life is happiness. Just have to be happy. Be you. Love yourself first. When you love yourself, oh Yemi, thanks so much for coming. I'm not going to stay longer here because I just want to discuss about our calling, our passion, our destiny, our career, what we love doing most, what we really wanted to be, but our calling, did you want you to be who you wanted to be? Sometimes it is our calling, it is our passion, it is what God wanted you to be, what God ordained you when you were being born, before you came to this world. God really know what you wanted to be. Ade boy, how are you? How are you, my son? Before you were being born, the first day your mommy missed her period, God already know what you wanted to be. God has already ordained you to be this somebody, but you might not know. You might end up doing some other people's job. You might end up be greedy to follow other people's career, but you might end up being unhappy doing this because you never see yourself doing this. It's never your calling. It's never your career. You know what I mean? Because you want to listen to, you want to do what people were doing. You want to follow them. You were greedy. You just want to be when who people wanted you to be. But you have to think about yourself first. Like, do I really see myself doing this? Do I really love doing this? Do I love this career? You know, sometimes when people do some other people's job, they find themselves to blame. They will just be wasting their time. Sometimes when you do your own career, when you do your passion, when you follow your passion, when you follow your calling, it doesn't take God too many days to become a millionaire, to become a billionaire, because you are at the right path. You follow your passion, you follow your career, you listen to yourself, what you really wanted to be, what you love doing most. If you ask me what I love doing most, if you ask me, when I was young, when I was in high school, my daddy would just look at me like this. My daddy always called me talkative. You talk too much. Even my teacher on my report sheet, do you know what they write on my report sheet? She talk like a parrot. Ima, thanks for coming, my sister. I'm not going to stay longer. I just want to discuss about our passion, our calling, our career, our destiny. What we destiny before we were being born, before our mother missed her period. The very first day she told our dad, I miss my period. God has already finished your journey. He has ordained you what you wanted to be. But when we came to this world, some of us, we 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 missed the road. Instead of us to listen to ourselves, Do I really love this? Am I going to be happy doing this? What I really love doing? But my mommy want me to be a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer. Do I happy? Am I going to be happy being a doctor? My mommy wanted me to be because of her own selfish. My daddy wanted to be because of his own selfish. You wanted me to be who you wanted me to be. Do you really think God wanted me to be who you wanted me to be? Why don't you ask me? Discover me, study me. Oh, this girl will be good in this. I can see her, she always join things together. I can see her, she love cooking. Why don't you follow cooking? Why don't you be a chef? Why don't you go to school and be a chef? I can see her, she talk a lot. She can talk too much. Why don't you be a reporter? Why don't you study mass communication in school? You will be good at this. I think you are happy talking. You are enjoying, you are deriving happiness in talking, in advising people. That is passion. That is what we love doing most. You know, but our parents sometimes they some children are missing road. Let me give you an example of my son here. When he was 9 years old, it is good to discover your children. You watch their behaviors, you study them at home. Sometimes women close to these kids than men. You know, men want to look for money. So you watch them, you watch their behavior, you see what they were. You know, when baby are very young, that is when to discover passion, a career, a calling. When baby are young, you're going to see some passion, some calling, some kind of behaviors in them when they were so little. That's when to discover when a child is called for some certain job, some career. You will see some kind of play she used to do. She do this a lot, she only do this. Then you can discover her when she was young. You can't just come and bang in on her life. I want you to be this, I want you to be this. Do you really think she gonna be happy? Do you think she wanted to be who we wanted her to be? Do you think that's her passion, that is her calling, that's her career? You can't tell anybody who you wanted him or her to be, because you are not her God. You are not his God. You are not the one that bring him or her to this world. Only God can decide for our life. Let me read the comment. Everyone, please share, subscribe, and smash the case button. You come into the future life. Thanks so much, Yemi. I'm not going to stay so long, because I'm going to talk about passion, our calling, our career, our destiny. I have reason by discussing this today. Yeah, I don't just come here and talk. I already tell you guys, I talk with inspiration. You know, like when anything that come to my brain, I discuss about it. So I don't just come here and say something trash. Anything that comes to my brain, that is what I talk about at this time. Okay, so it's part of the passion. It is part of the calling. Don't you know talking is a calling too? It's a calling. Some people talk and they are millionaire. Some people talk, they are billionaire. Some people talking from advising people, they become so big in life, because that is passion, that is calling. Nobody can just sit in front of the camera and be talking. You need to be talking with inspiration, with calling. Okay, let's say you want to start talking in front of the camera. Do you think you can say something? No. When God doesn't release his voice into you, you can't pass nothing out to the people. Yeah, thanks so much. You can't pass anything out, but God speak through our words, from our mouth. God is minister into us to say something. When God doesn't give you the power, authority, go and say something, you will never say something. You just come to the camera and be looking at this, because God has never released his word into your mouth. So let me read comment. It might say, our African parents tell us what to become in future. You dare not change from what you are told to be. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, passion. You can't dare tell me what I'm becoming in future, because you are my mother, you are my father. You help me, you bring me to this world. You are not my God. My God made me from the day I was, the first day when my mommy missed her period, that was where God have already know what I'm going to become in future. But our parents are just like angel that guiding us, that helping us. Why don't you become this? They were suggesting, they wanted you to become who they wanted you to become. But sometimes you can tell your parent, Dad, I don't see myself be a doctor. I never see myself be a lawyer. I love doing this. Some children are failed. They are not doing good in school. Do you know why? Because they were doing some other people's job. She won't be happy. He won't be happy because she doesn't like the course. He was forced. She was forced to do the course because she wanted to satisfy her parents. And she was notice that she was not doing good in school. She was not improving very well. But the moment he changed his course or her course, he going to perform very well because she was doing a wrong course. She was following some other people passion, some other people calling. She was never at the straight point, at the straight line to be. But when God wanted to listen to us, we listen to ourselves. Do I really see myself doing this? Am I happy doing this? If somebody want to ask me, yeah, Anyinke, what do you love doing? I will tell you, I love cooking. Oh, I love cooking. I love talking. I'm so enjoying that. People are going out in America making money. Somebody told me one day, Anyinke, you always waste your time sitting down in YouTube. Instead of it to go and do more hours, I look at her like this. Okay, thank you. I'm enjoying being here. Let me read comment. Iman said, I wanted to be an astronaut, but see where I am today. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Passion. Let me tell you about passion. This is my small boy in America. When he was 8.5 years, okay, in Nigeria. So his daddy sent me, in Nigeria, you want to ship a car to Nigeria. So they will take off the part because of, some people just loot your car in the apartment, something like that. So he will remove all the part of the car. So he will pack it in a bag. He will not send only the car. So when this car come from Lagos to Ibadan, so we will now look for, we call them the wire. They will fix the light, all those parts, they will fix it together. So this my little boy in America, he woke up one day. So the first car is daddy sent to us. So I called a rewire. That guy live in Ring. He fixed it for me. I gave him $2,000, 2,000 naira. Okay, he left. So the second car was Nissan. His daddy sent the second car to us. So he took all the parts again. So when I was trying to call this guy, so my little boy was 8 years then. 8 years. He said, Mom, don't bother to call him. I can fix those parts. And I look at him like, what do you mean you can fix those two parts? You are a small boy. He look at me like this. He said, Mom, just watch me. I'm going to fix this now. I said, how do you know how to fix all these parts? The bulb, the light, the wiper, everything, the pointer. He said, Mom, they teach me in my Introtech in school. I said, they teach you how to fix. I said, they teach you in your Introtech. Let me read the comments. My late dad said, his own, but I didn't like what he wanted and study what I want. Yeah, you need to study what you wanted. You need to study. Oh, I'm hot. This weather is becoming hot. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Let me take this one off. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Wow. I am hot. Wow. Yeah. I am hot. Oh. Let me put this one here. Wow. Thank God. Oof. Oof. So as I was saying, so this my little boy, I was watching him. He was talking by himself. He was talking about white, black. This go what this. I was watching him in front of me, car like this. He was fixing it. He was fixing it. He said, Mom, check the wiper. If it's working, the wiper was working. He said, Mom, check the pointer. If it's working. I turned the pointer was working. He said, Mom, check the navigate. He was asking me to check all this part. Everything was perfect and working. By the time this guy came, By the time this guy came, the rewire that always fixed my part for me, it was so shocked, so he said, who fixed this for you? I said, my son. Come here. How do you fix this for your mom? Now I'm not gonna make money now. Who taught you how to fix this? This little boy said, where in my school they teach me intro tech. So, and I know how to fix it. You can see that? And I was so proud. I discovered him. So when he was in GS1, so women should be close to their kids. When you are close to your kids, you can discover them when they were little. You don't need to force your children. I want to be this. No. You can't tell me I should be whom you wanted me to be. No. It is whom God wanted me to be. Because it was God that brought me to this world. I will just pass through, okay, through your wand, yeah, to come to this world. But it was God that brought me here. So he fixed it. The guy couldn't make money. It was so, if he's so disfigured, if he's so bad, I just gave him $500 for the transport. I said, this little boy, how could you fix this thing? Who taught you? I said, I don't know. He just said, Mom, I can fix all this part. Then you're going to be working. I discovered him. So when he was in GS2, he never did very well. Now in GS2, he always come home with a bad result. I was never, it's not even encouraging. I feel so bad. But in all his subjects, the most thing he passed is mathematics. Small little boy. He will score mathematics excellent, 100%. Everything is subject, everything is fail, poor. This boy, okay. So and I told his dad. So he wanted to promote to GS3. So they told me that he must repeat the class. Do you know what his dad did? Sometimes it is very advisable for a woman to stay, because when you stay with your husband, no matter what, I'm not talking about people who are going through violent, abusive marriage. When you were together with your husband, train the children, it is very, very good, because women, we don't know anything. All we know is cooking, fixing them food. But when you both nurture these kids together, there's some part a man will come in that we don't know as a woman. All we know is if I was the only one there that time, I might end up allowing him to repeat the class. Let me comment. The man said, I told my son to be a medical doctor, but he rather said he want to be a German. Yeah. You can't impose a career on your kids. You might try to suggest, why don't you become this? Don't you think it's going to be nice if you become this? But if your kids really like it, he might say, Dad, I love to become that. But if he doesn't like that, he will not perform very well. He will be a dollar. He will not do good. It's going to be a wasting of time. So, when my husband, he said, no. His son is not going to repeat a class. And I said, why? They said that it was not doing very good in school, that is very dull. He said, no, it's not going to repeat a class. And I asked him why. He said, don't you know when a child repeats a class, psychologically, it's going to be affecting him. And I'm reason, I'm in Nigeria, but he's based in America. He knows better than me. And I said, what do you think we're going to do now? He said, we should look for a teacher to give him a private lesson. And I told him that this boy did very well in intro tech and mathematics. He knew mathematics like, oh my God, small boy. He knew mathematics. And I said, he did very well in intro tech, all his science, but only it was on Yoruba, government, economy, some of those art subjects. He was not doing very well. And I noticed, why are you passing only 2 subjects, intro tech and mathematics? I don't know. So, and I told his father. So father now said, okay, let's look for a teacher for him. His son is not going to repeat the class. he doesn't want psychological problem to affect him, because he's going to see his other mates go to the next class. He's going to make it worse. That no, he won't let his son to repeat, and we have to push him to the next class. And I have to call one teacher, and I said, you know what, let me try something. Is it possible for him to leave art class, let him change to science class? And teacher said, he's very dull. And I said, who told you my son is dull? How do you sure he's dull? I'm the mother. I saw his result. I saw the only thing he did well, mathematics and intro tech. All those other subjects, poor. Please, let him go to the next class. I want him to change his subject. He changed his subject. Somebody that they said that is very dull, he doesn't know anything in class, he started doing very well in science class. He was improving in science class. So there's never a dull child. No a dull child. It could be the child is doing somebody else's career, somebody else's calling, somebody else's passion. He might not like the subject. He might not be to be in that class. He might not be to be in that field. Never a dull child anyway. This child might be like, he might like dancing. She might love dancing. That is her passion. That's her calling. She might be dancing all her life and be doing good and be richer than you, and study and become doctor or whatever. She might have something that God called him or her for. Let her be happy. When a child is doing the course he likes, something he really enjoys doing, he will be the happiest boy or happiest girl, because she loves to see herself doing that. So the boy they tell me was dull, he didn't anything in the class, he was doing good in the arts, in the science class. They never complained to him, they never call me, you're going to repeat the class. That is how he ended up finish his WAEC as a science student. I discovered that, and he got every good grade in his WAEC. He did very well. He passed his WAEC once. His physics, he got the higher. He got a gift in WAEC. His chemistry, he got everything right. All his students, all his classmates always spy to copy him in the class, because he knew those science very well. But he didn't like biology. You know what I mean? He didn't like biology, he didn't anything like science, anything like earth. But he is like, to tell you that kind of child is like engineer in future. That's a field. That is his field. That is what he is really good at. Like engineer, like constructing something. You know what I mean? So mothers should be close to these kids. They are the one that can easily discover the children, because father will go out there to look for money to feed the family, but mother are always home, being with the kids, study them, looking at them, study what they do most. They are the one that can discover right away, because you will be watching your kids, you are always with them more than father does, you know. So you don't force a child, I want to be, no, everybody will be a doctor, not everybody be a nurse, not everybody be an engineer, not everybody be a lawyer. We are not going to be all that. Those people that are movie artists, do you think they wanted to be a doctor too? They want to be a lawyer too, but they follow their calling. Some of them can even pay doctor salary. Some of them can even pay lawyer bills, because they are making millions. When I was young, when I was in high school, my daddy will be looking at me like this. Why you always come home with a result, with a report from your teacher that you talk like a parrot? I don't know what my teacher mean. You always tell me I'm talking like a parrot. I talk too much in the class. That is my result in my school. My daddy will just go down like this. My daddy is looking for my teacher reports. My daddy will tell me that in your report you are brilliant, but you only come on with a report like you talk like a parrot. I don't know. I will look at myself. What do you mean by parrot? My daddy will say, okay, you better go and study mass communication, because I can notice you love talking. And I tell my teacher that, my dear dad, what do you mean by talking? So if you want to ask me, and I love cooking too. I love cooking. I can stand in the kitchen for For the whole day, I will not even feel like going to bed. I love to be in the kitchen, cooking, just cooking. I enjoy cooking. When I'm cooking, I take my time. I don't cook and be rushing. I, I cook like systematically, gradually process. So by the time I'm done with the food, it's going to taste good. I always take my time for cooking, like take your time. I don't cook concoction. Some people will be in the kitchen, they will be rushing. They cook concoction. They will hide everything. We. Because they don't like cooking. They don't want to be in the kitchen. They are not enjoying standing in the kitchen. Me, I love standing in the kitchen. I love cooking and I love talking. So that's my two passions. I'm even enjoying sitting down talking. And I love cooking. So any other thing, if somebody telling me, can you be this, can you be that, I'll just be looking at you. Do you think I'm going to like it? I don't care how much you are making. I don't really care if you are making $200 per hour. Me, I don't like it. I will tell you, I don't like it. You can make 1 million per hour. You can be whom you wanted to be, but I will not follow you. I will not copy you. You can be whom you wanted to be, but okay, I will not copy you. Compete. How should I be compete with you? Is it my passion? Do I really see myself doing that? Will I be happy doing it? Do I love it? Did I love it? I can't follow you because it's not my passion. I can't do what you were doing. And I can't force my kids to do what some other kids are doing. I can only advise and encourage. But if my kid doesn't want to do what I wanted them to do, then they do what they love doing. They do what they really wanted to be happy doing. When you are happy doing anything, you will love going to your job. You will always go there. You will enjoy. You won't be care about the money coming from. Let me tell you a sample of people that have a YouTube. Some people enjoy doing YouTube because that's their passion. They don't really lazy. They do it because they enjoy doing it. It's not that you're going to make money on YouTube one day. No. YouTube money is like investing. Money on YouTube doesn't come to once. When you time you're going to make money on your channel, it will be like a miracle, because it is God is watching you. God is recording. God is seeing your hard working. God will see the way you are putting more effort. So because you are love doing it, that's why you keep doing it. You keep pushing it. But if you don't love doing it, if it's not your passion, you won't be consistent. That's no way you'll be consistent because you don't see yourself doing it. You just want to say people were doing it, let me do it too. Let me have channel too. People that come on YouTube to have a channel, they discover themselves and they have the opportunity to showcase their talent. YouTube is a land of opportunity where you can bring out your talent for people to see, where you can develop your talent, where you can even discover yourself, whom you are, whom you really are. That's an opportunity. So it is like when you find your career, you find your calling, you find whom you wanted to be, whom God ordained you to be, whom God really wanted you to be, you will be the happiest woman, the happiest man on earth, because you are happy doing that. Guys, I am going to end the chat because I don't want to stay longer today. I am going somewhere. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go and dress up now. I'm going to Southside Chicago. Well, I've never been to that place because I'm scared of driving on highway. I'm going to drive on the street gradually like this, slow. So I am going to get there before 6. This is going to be 2 minutes to 4. It's going to take me like 1 hour to drive there. If I go on highway, it might not take me more than 35 minutes. But I'm going on the street like this. I'm going on Western, straight down, like on the street. I don't like to drive on highway in America because they speed too much. I can drive in highway in Nigeria, but not in America highway. So I always care. So I'm going to end the chat now. We just want to discuss about the passion, our passion. So we should discover ourselves, guys. We should listen to ourselves. We should do what we really love doing. We should do what we happy doing. It's not about money. Let me tell you something. It is not about, I wanted to do this because I wanted to make money. I wanted to be rich. No. If you love what you're doing, if it's really your passion, your calling, while life someone be like, God will bless you from your passion. By the time you come out, it will be amazing. It will be great. It will be call any name, because you're doing what God really wanted to do, what whom God wanted you really wanted you to be. So your passion can make you become a millionaire right away. Your passion, your calling. If you are not in a hurry, patience does it right. Trust me, if you are not in a hurry, if you are keep doing it, you don't give up. You don't give up. Keep praying. If you believe you are on the right path, you're on your passion, one day, you will get there. You get just be happy doing what you love doing. But you can't do something you are not happy. Tell me you want me to become something. If I go to school to do some other person calling, I will be afraid I will get it wrong, because I am copying people. I don't love it. You need to love what you are doing first. First, you love doing what you were doing. That is the only best way to achieve your goal in life. But if you don't love what you were doing, it is like forcing yourself to do something you don't love doing. Why you put yourself on the pressure? You don't see yourself doing this. You are not really happy. I did thank you. You are not really happy. Must you be who somebody else wanted to be? Must you be like, let's say my brother now. My brother is an accountant. He's a genius. He's so brilliant. Let me say now, I want to copy my brother now. My brother knows I can't copy him. My brother doesn't need to read. He's so brilliant. My brother, yeah, knew I can never be like him. If you ask my brother, what is your sister love doing? My brother will say, ha, she can cook. She loves to be in the kitchen. She cook a lot. My sister, she's a chef. My family know me. Everybody know me. All of them know me. All my family know me. They even discover me that my sister is cooking. They always want to eat my food, but they knew it's going to be perfect. My sister, that was it. My sister asked me, the one in Chicago, I cooked for her. I gave her the food. She called me the next day. She said, how do you cook this food? I cook the same food. It doesn't taste like yours. I said, you know what? I always take time to cook in the kitchen. I do one thing after the other. And I said, the same way you cook, I cook. He said, this food tastes good than the one she cooked. She doesn't want to finish it all. And she asked me, can I give her you have a different type of, we have the same recipes, but the way we put it in order are different. So she asked me, how did I cook the spinach deep inside? Because I mixed my vegetable with kale. She said the vegetable tasted like fresh vegetable. How did I cook it? And I have to explain to her on phone. That's my sister, the same mother, the same father. When a woman eats the same woman like you food, and she can discover the difference in the taste, to tell you that kind of person, she is a chef. That means that is her passion. She do what she love doing best. She do what she love doing most. The one thing you love doing, you're going to do it best. You're going to do it 100% excellent, because you love doing it. You really have passion doing that. You will do it very good. There won't be no excuse, no complaint, no error, because you love doing it. That is your calling. That is your passion. When you are doing some other people's job, there will be a mistake. You might be sluggish in doing it. You might not be happy in your job. They might be calling you and you might ignore, because you don't want to do it. You copy people doing it. You want to be a nurse? Do you see yourself being a nurse? You really like being a nurse? Were you happy being a nurse? Will you always be available for patients when they call nurse? Will you be happy when patient call you 100 times? Won't you neglect the patient? Because when you want to be a nurse, you knew that you are going to be committed with your job. You are going to be always make yourself available for the patient, because his patient is sick. You need your attention all the time. Were you really happy if you become the nurse? Will you always be there? Will you prove to them that you really committed to this job? or you want to do it because people are doing it, they are making money. Is it a passion? Is it your calling? So I won't, it's not that I can't read and become anything, but do I really see myself doing that? Will I be happy doing that? Everybody in my family know that I love cooking. You know, my children, all my mommy children, they knew I can cook. I'm the only chef. All of my family knew I am the only chef. You know, my mommy's children, all my sisters. It's not about being on YouTube, being having a cooking channel. Even my my son told somebody in America that my mommy can cook. In his job, somebody in his job, my mommy, this boy always took his food to work. And this wanted to eat, and this boy was asking, "You only bring food to your job? Who does your cooking?" My mommy, of course. My mommy can cook. You want to taste it? You want to taste it? So, this boy is from Gambia, and this boy in Gambia said, "My mommy can cook too." Tammy said, "No, my mommy is the best cook. My mommy is the best cook." So, and this boy said, "Okay, when your mommy cook next time, I want to have a taste. Bring me some." So that was the day I took this jollof rice to his job. My son said, "Mom, I'm going to serve this guy in our job. She always tell me his mommy can cook. That I'm lying that I told him you can cook." And see, I'm going to give him some today. And this boy served him some in his job. And this boy took the food home. He told his mom, "Mom, taste the jollof rice. This tastes better than yours." And the mommy said, "No, how dare you tell me somebody's food tastes better than mine?" And the boy said, "Well, it tastes good. Taste it." So to tell you that even your family can discover you, that we know what she only do. This is what he loved doing. We are not surprised he end up or she end up being whom she wanted to be. The family will be watching you, discover you. So you can't blame some lawyer turn to be a movie star, some engineer just wasted their time. Sometimes when you are going straight, instead of it going straight, you might stop on the way, branch some junction, but you still going to get there. But if God said you are not at the right path, you are just wasting your energy. But God, with the help of God, God might bring you to the right path and let you discover yourself, discover your calling, discover your passion. But when you discover your passion in life, you will be happy. You will be a millionaire. You will be, your mind will be at rest. Your mind will be at ease. We just be looking at other people stressing, jumping up and down, because you are on your right path. You are on your passion. They'll be looking at you that what make you be happy, what make you have a peace of mind. You tell them, because I am on my passion. I follow my dream. I follow my career. I love what I'm doing. I'm happy more than you. I don't need to stress myself too much. I'm right here in my house making money because I am following my calling, my passion. It is by the grace of the Lord to let us discover ourselves. But when we discover ourselves, trust me, it is not the even limit, okay, above the sky. So I'm going to end the chat. So today's chat is going to be on our passion. Let us discover ourselves. Let us do what we love doing most. Let us do what we're happy doing. We shouldn't copy other people. We should not compete with people. We shouldn't follow other people's career. Discover yourself. Listen to yourself. Think about yourself. Am I happy? Will I be happy? What make me happy? What give me a peace of mind doing? I love doing this. The only thing I'll be happy in my life to see me doing this. If it is sitting down talking, it is your hobby, your passion, your career, what you love most, what God ordained you with. Sit down, talk. If it is dancing, keep dancing. If it is acting movie, act movie. If it is cooking, cook. If it is advising people, keep advising people. Everything is a job. A job is a job. Any job that pay your bills, any job that make you happy, any job that give you a peace of mind, any job that doesn't stress you because it's your calling, it's your passion, it is a job. If it is uploading a video on cooking, on eating, mukbang, do it. You love doing it. You enjoy doing it. It makes you happy. it gives you a peace of mind. If it is uploading a blogging video that is your passion, keep doing it. That's the only thing you're going to be happy. It's a passion too. You can have a calling on any field. You can have a calling on anything. If it's just a cleaning, just all you do is cleaning your life. Some people can clean from day one, from now to December. All they do in their life is cleaning, make, put everything straight, organize their house. Doing it, a passion is a passion. If it make you happy, if you have a peace of mind doing it, if it's the only one that I'm going to make you happy, that bless you, because God bless people with their calling. When you have a calling, it is that means you listen to the voice of the Lord. Because God will be watching you, that you are going on the right path. Do I really call you to do this career? Do I call you? Don't tell me you are following other people, you are copying people, you were trying to copy other people. Don't tell me that. Do I call you for this career? Is that what I ordain you with? Some people are called to be a pastor. Don't you see some people that are pastors, they're not just a pastor? How can somebody sit down, I want to be a pastor today? That won't have nothing in his brain, on my brain. A pastor is being called to be a pastor. Some people you might see them and end up to say, oh, you're a pastor now? It's not just a pastor. That is her or his destiny, his career, his calling, his passion. You might not think you're going to be a pastor. When God calls you to be a pastor, you don't just be a pastor. It is a calling. It is a calling. It's part of the destiny that you have to be a pastor. You are being called to be a pastor. Even for me talking here every Sunday, it is a calling. I am going out somewhere now. I need to get to Southside Chicago before 6 o'clock. I still have to come here and say something. And I say, oh God, do I need to come? I don't want to come on live. I don't want to come on live. I have to come because God is telling me, just turn on your camera. Turn on your camera. I want to talk about passion. It is like a job now. I just have to come here, say something on Sunday. Sometimes I might not even available to come on my channel to say all this motivational, but God will be pushing me. Just turn your camera. Turn your camera. I want to talk about this topic. I don't know. Nobody pay me for this. I'm just talking now. It's like stress. It's something is pushing me. I don't know, and I'm not a pastor. So it's part of the calling. But people don't know why I'm coming every Sunday. People don't know. People thinking about, okay, you have no job. But it is like calling. It's not that I am the one. It's part of the calling. I don't know. People don't understand me. But I know that there was a Yewande comment. Yewande is very spiritual. She commented on my channel, on my last video I did last week. Do you know what Yewande said? That Yewande said, "Nsanyinke, great job." She said something that I don't know where this come from, but keep it up. Because Yewande is spiritual. She always preach about, she talk about Christian, she talk like motivation too. Yewande said, "Nsanyinke, keep it up." I didn't know where this come from, but keep it up. To tell you that you don't just sit in front of your camera and say trash and say something. It is a calling. When God wants to tell you to say something, like God is one that speaks into us through our mouth to say some words. If God doesn't approve you, tell you, give you the authority, give you the control to say something, you have nothing to say from your brain. It is part of the calling, part of the passion. I'm going out now. I need to dress up and I have to be somewhere by 6. I just have to be here. It is like God said, just go. God, just go. We need to talk about this today. Say something. Say something. So it is stressful for me. I don't know why. I don't know why God make me do this. And I just have to keep doing it. If I don't want to do it, God will give me a schedule. You must. And I will ask myself, what is this self? What am I getting myself into? But some people might be looking at me like nuisance. People might be thinking, she have no job. All she do is come here talking. If you don't want to tell me that for my non-sensitive talk here, you don't see some senses for my talking here, no. There are some senses for my necessity to talk here. If you think so, I am just here to talk. It is like passing a message across. If you don't know, it is like passing a message across. I am not the one speaking, sitting in front of you. I am not. I keep saying that. It is God that is pushing me, say something. I don't know what God wanted to bring out from this. I think it is God. Iman said, let them talk, you enjoy your inspiration. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not the one. You know, I keep saying it. I am not the one. I'm going out now. I need to be somewhere by 6. I have to come here and say something. Whatever I say here on my channel, it is inspiration. God give me the topic. You know, when I first came, I said we're not talking about marriage today. What we're going to talk about today, it is passion, our calling, our career, what we were being born with, what we were being born from the day our mother missed her period, the day your mommy missed her period. That God knew what you wanted to become, what God wanted you to become. You can't want it. Your mommy and your dad can never tell you what you wanted to become. No, what God wanted you to become, it is your calling, it is your passion. It is definitely what God wanted you to become. If your mommy and your dad wanted to become something they wanted to become, is it they are they're trying to change God calling? They can't. No, 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 because they are not your God. God, you were being given birth. They help you to come to this world. Because it is ordained that you will be born, you will become so in life. The day your mommy misses a period, God knew who you want to become. Yeah, your mommy and your dad can help you. They can make, they can suggest. They can suggest because they are not God. Yeah. When if I knew I would be, my passion would be a cooking. I would have become a chef for many years. Until when I am old, I discover myself that I love cooking. I love cooking. I enjoy cooking. I will stay in the kitchen. People will be sleeping. People will be snoring. So then already my sister, my uncle wife called me. Why are you only in the kitchen when people are sleeping? I said because that's my calling. I enjoy cooking at night. When everything's quiet, that's my inspiration. That time I have energy. I can cook from morning to night. I will not snore. I will not feel like dizzy. That's my calling. That's my passion. And I can sit down here talking from this now till tomorrow. That's my passion too. So sometimes you have to discover yourself like a calling. This one now, I am not the one choose myself to sit down here and be talking every Sunday. It is like God wanted to use me for some people out there, like passing a message across. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know because it is not me. I am not a nuisance. I am not looking for attention. Like some people say, oh, she's looking for attention. She's looking for no. No. I just do what I got to do. If God push me to come and sit down here, if it is so easy, you grab your camera, set your phone, sit down and start talking. Trust me, you won't have nothing to say. Your brain will be empty. You know why? God never release you to say something. You can grab your phone, grab your camera, start talking. Trust me, you have nothing to say. When God doesn't release you to say something, it is God that minister, that inspire us to say something out, pass message to the world. It's part of the calling. You can't just, it's not easy to grab. Do you think it's easy to grab a phone or camera and sit down like this talking? You have nothing to say from your brain. The world never release you. God never inspire you. God does never allow you, give you the authority, command, go and say something. You can't. Don't just look at me like a nuisance. You're talking already Sunday. I am saying something that is inspired, something that help people, something that if you look at all this video, you're going to grab some very important message from the video. It's not easy to sit down on the camera and be talking. No. If you can grab your camera, grab your phone, sit down, you will find out to know that you have nothing to say because God never release you, never allow you. How will I pull it? How will I pull it? Oh, When God wanted inspiration people to say something, it was inspirational. People that, those inspirational people, do you think they're just talking? It is very inspirational that say this, say this, say this. When it comes from your brain, it's inspiration. It is when God allows you to say this, give you the authority, the power to talk to the world. It is a spirit, like Holy Spirit, that that come in you. The moment you were saying this, you were in the spirit. After you done talking, you might come back to your flesh. Then you'll be looking at yourself that, what are you saying? Sometimes when I finish my chat, I can't remember everything no more. I keep telling you guys on my live chat, I can't remember what I said. I will remember again. Because the time I was sitting down here grabbing my camera in front of you guys, it is when it's inspiration, when the thing comes. Whatever comes to me, I digest it out. So it's not easy to sit down here talking like something sensible, a sensible things, that we call it a sensible matter, that will help people on the street, that will allow you to discover yourself. Look at yourself, get yourself intact, think about what you love doing. Ask yourself, do I really see myself become this? Do I love my career? Do I love the subject I take in the school? Do I love this course? Am I going to be happy doing this in future? Am I doing the right job, or am I on my calling? If you are not on your calling, it is never too late. Sit down, listen to yourself, discover yourself. It's not matter that everybody will. We are not all going to go to school. Trust me. That means you are compete. You don't compete with anybody. Compete to yourself. Allow yourself to compete with him or her. Compete yourself. That means you want to compete yourself. Allow yourself to discover yourself. That means you are going to compete yourself. So you're going to have a peace of mind after you discover what you are being called for. A peace of mind, and you're going to be a millionaire. You're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to be the happiest woman, the happiest man, the happiest boy, the happiest girl, because you do what you love doing. You discover yourself. You are doing your calling. It doesn't matter. You might not be rich now, but by the time God will elevate you, you are going to be amazing, excellent, because you listen to God to listen to yourself and follow your calling. God always wanted us to follow our calling. God will be happy because he knew our calling. He knew you were on the wrong path. You know yourself you are on the wrong path, but you don't want to draw back. You don't want to reverse. You just want to keep going on the wrong path. You know it's not your calling. You know it's not your passion, but you just want to be. You want to go do it. Why? How could you do something that is not your passion? That is greedy. That is selfish. You are wasting your time. If it's not even good for you, anyone that gave you job on that field, on that career, are endanger people's life, because you are not going to be committed with the job. Yes, because you might be neglecting. You might be neglecting the patient. They might call you on that time. You might not even listen to them. You might abandon them. You might neglect. They might call you, please, I need help. You might look at him like this, excuse me, I got to go when it is time for me to clock out, because it's not your calling. You just have to do it because you are making money from it, and the company gave you a job. You want to do it because you are making money. If it is your calling, if it is time for you to clock out, trust me, you might stay extra 30 minutes because it's your calling. You are enjoying being on that job. They will ask you, are you not going on? It's time for you to clock out. Oh, just don't worry. I need to take care of this patient first. There's a reward for that, because it is your calling. You were doing it with happiness, with a peace of mind. with love. You love yourself being doing that. And not only that, you love the job. You love it because it is what you call for. You won't be checking the clock time. Oh, when it is 2 minutes to 7, I got to clock out. Somebody call you at that 2 minutes to 7, you just neglect and ignore him or her. That's not your calling. It is dangerous. It is risky. Yeah. And they gave you a job and they fire you, you are complaining. You should be fired because you are on the wrong calling. You are on the wrong path. If they fire you, God is punishing you because you are not supposed to be there. I'm going to end the chat now. And please, guys, we're talking about passion, our calling, our career. It's going to help. It can help me. It can help you. It can help anybody. We need to do what we love doing most. We need to do what we love doing most. So that is what the topic for today, what God brought for me today. So I'm going to see you on another topic next week Sunday. I got to go out, but God told me go talk about this passion. Only God knows, maybe I want to help some other people out there on the, I don't know. Go talk about passion today. Today's topic is a passion, not marriage, not relationship, not abusive marriage. Today topic is a passion. Go. I say, God, I'm going out. God, I got to go somewhere to by 6. I'm going to drive on the street. I'm not going on highway. I'm going to San Francisco, Chicago. And God said, no, go. Just don't stay long. Go there. Go and talk. Go and say something. I say, oh my God, what kind of job is this? And nobody's paying me for this. Oh God. Anyway, I'll see you next week on my live chat. So I'll let you know when I'm going to start uploading a cooking video. Oh, shall we love? I got to go now. I'm talking. Shall we love? Like shall we love now? She loved jumping. Road. No rope. And people were causing her. Oh, stop jumping. How dare you tell Shall we love to stop jumping? She loved jumping. That is passion. Anything you do that you love doing is a passion. It's a calling. Yeah, anything you do that make you happy, that you feel good, you feel amazing, you always wanted to do it, it is a passion. It is a calling. If anybody trying to bully you, oh, she jumped rope too much, why are you jumping? Shall we love? That is your calling. Keep doing it. Whatever you're doing that make you happy. Shia will Lord said, I'll be listening but was not able to call. Yeah, thank you, Shia will love. Whatever you are doing, don't listen to people. So far you are happy, keep doing it. Like now, do I have a cooking channel? But when I'm talking on Sunday, it is not me. Just, if you know you can't join me, stay on your own. Don't you think I don't tell people subscribe, click now, subscribe? God told me don't do that no more, okay? Doing what I have to do. You can notice I don't do subscribe, comment. I don't do it no more. I don't know why. Because what I'm doing on Sunday now, talking here, it is a calling. I am not a pastor. I am inspirational. I'm not just sitting down here talking. Do you know if I want to go and make money now? Do you know how much I will make now for sitting down here? I'm going to make, all my people are on the streets now making $1. I'm not here just sitting down, but I'm doing what I'm calling for. It is like a job. I tell you I am going out, and God tell you, no. Don't you say I came late? I came like 3 p.m. I should be here by 2 because I don't want to come. And God said, no, you have to go. You have to log in. Turn your camera, turn your phone. Talk about passion, talk about calling. And if I don't do that, it could be a punishment for me. It could be punishment now. I don't know why God is doing this to me. It's like I took a job for talking like inspirational. That's something I can do. I have to keep doing it. I don't know what I get myself into. I don't know. It's like getting myself into something I started I can't finish. You know, they tell you that something you can't finish, don't dare start it. It's like I started this now, so I'm thinking about, oh my God, can I stop this? I've already get myself into it. I have to keep doing it. I have to keep going. And God is giving me the topic. topic every minute. On my dream, where I'm driving, and I have a book. One day I'm going to show you the book I wrote, all the inspiration God gave me. God bring it the inspiration for me. I have a book, I put it down. Because if I don't write them down, I might forget. So that's why I have a book that when God give me this topic, I always put them in the written, jot them down, because if you are inspiration, you have to get something to write it down. If you don't write it down, you will forget. God will not bring it for you second time. It comes once. It comes once. You have to go out, you have to listen to yourself. The topic, you don't just talk and come with your time. I want to talk about this. You won't have nothing to say about. You have to allow yourself. Let Holy Spirit bring in a topic, an amazing topic you speak about. People that have inspiration, they don't just talk. They talk with inspiration, with God Spirit. It is God that bring it into my brain to tell me what to talk about in this chapter, in this channel every Sunday. I'm even tired. I'm tired. I don't know. I can't stop now. So today's topic is about passion. We should follow our passion. Whatever you're doing that will make you happy, keep doing it. Don't compete with anybody. Don't listen to anybody. No, don't let anybody stop you. Don't look at the side. Just do what you love doing most. Definitely you will excel. You will get there. You will be glorify God. You will be happy. You will not regret, because you listen to God's voice. You wanted to be, you allow yourself to be what whom God wanted you to be, not whom my sister wanted me to be, or not whom my mommy and my daddy wanted me to be. They might wanted you to be somebody like engineer or other lawyer, but if God don't want you to be, you will never become that. They are just suggesting they want you to become this, but they are not God. Every one of us have our calling. Everybody will have their calling. You have your calling. I have my calling. And it is good when you discover yourself before it is late. Allow yourself to discover yourself and follow the calling straight away. Don't waste time. You will definitely glorify God and be happy in your life. You have a peace of mind. A peace of mind. You will be rich. You will be millionaire. Even the little you have, it will contain you. You will spend it as if you are spending millions. Talking on every Sunday now, I don't make money from it, but I'm happy. Posting a video for my cooking, for my YouTube channel, I am happy. I really enjoy doing that. It's not about, oh, greedy, I want to make money so fast. No, God will reward me at His own time. That is my belief. If you do what you love doing, follow your passion. So I'm going to end the chat, but I'm going out. Okay, guys? We'll see you next week on my channel, or for another amazing, interesting topic. I don't just talk here. It's God bring topic for me. I don't know what topic we're going to talk about next week Sunday, but whatever God show me, we talk about it. So I'm going to say bye to every one of you. Thanks for listening. God bless you all. I love you all. Share with Lord. God bless you. Ima, God bless you. Ade, thank you for coming. And all of you that watching me, Yemi Skoko, God bless you. All of you that are watching me, that you don't log in, God bless you all. I really appreciate you all. God bless you. I see you next week on my channel for an amazing topic. When God release me to post a cooking video, I will do so. I listen to my voice, to myself. Yeah, God bless you. Thanks so much. Yeah, God bless you. It's not time for me to release a cooking. I listen to the voice of the Lord. I listen to the Spirit, Holy Spirit. I don't just do anything. When it's time for me to post a video and cook, I will do so. If God say Yemi, I mentioned my name. I don't want to know my name. Oh my God. If God say Ayinke, I tell my middle name in it. If God say Ayinke, I want you to continue to do this. When it's time for you to release a cooking video, you will do so. But do this. Maybe God wanted me to pass a message to some family, to some people out there. I don't know. So I follow my heart. I follow the Spirit. That's why I keep coming here on every Sunday. I'm not a nuisance. I'm not that I don't have no job to do, that I'm less busy. I have a job. I am busy. But I create time for this because it is God that is pushing me to do this. But people don't understand, but I understand. So I will see you next Sunday for amazing topic that God gave me. I don't just talk. If God doesn't release you to say anything, you won't say anything. You just be cracking your brain and be looking at people. What can I say? Oh, what do I have to say? Because God never release you to say anything. It is inspiration. So I see you guys. Thanks so much for every one of you. God bless you. Share with love. Bye bye. I'm going out. Bye bye.